Pisces, where are my psycho fishes at? You'll learn quickly there are a couple signs. Any chance I get a chance to make fun of, I kind of, I rub it in there. Pisces being one of them. I love Pisces. Equally frustrated with Pisces. Welcome to my channel. I go by Obsidian Hands, but you can call me Quest though. Welcome. You know, it's funny. I was about to start doing your reading, and then all of a sudden I started getting like distracted. I started getting like all like tired and like wanted to, I don't know. So this reading might have a more mellow, because that's kind of like the vibe that I'm feeling right now. It's kind of like a daze, but it's comfortable. It's weird. It's weird. Pisces magic. Welcome to the space though. Welcome. I have a reading here for Pisces. So if you resonate with that sign, I am here with a message for you. But first and foremost, I would like to thank you for allowing me to fulfill my purpose by serving you as a lighthouse and a bridge, okay? A person that connects this realm and the realm of spirits, all right? But before we do get to the reading, I am asking for your support of the space. If you deem me worthy, please help me amplify the space with your likes, your shares, your engagement, especially if you are impacted by this reading somehow. Okay, and if there's something here that you feel like, or if you are called to forward this to somebody because you feel like it will be of great use to them, I appreciate you for doing that. I appreciate you for doing that for them. Okay, let's get to your reading. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be burden based because there's a bit of like not really a pressure, it's like a tightness in the traps in the neck. Yeah. And like pressure in the forehead. So okay, it's dissolving, but let's get into it. What do we have for Pisces? That could have been a whole story there. What do we have for Pisces, huh? Straightforward message, please. Straightforward, you know? I mean, it might not be, but... Okay. We start off good for Pisces. Pisces, we start you off with the Ace of Pentacles. I call this the hookup. This is a hookup. You get the seed. It comes with roots. It comes with soil. It's already sprouting. You just have to find somewhere to put this. You just have to find the right environment, the right spot, the right conditions to have this grow. This is a hookup here. This is a hookup. And this brings enjoyment. This brings fun. This brings freedom. This is a hookup. But with the Knight of Wands too, this is coming in strong. This is coming in strong. Okay. I like this tone. So I'm like, why the feeling in the neck then? I don't understand. But I'm like, fuckery, stay away. Stay away, fuckery. Okay. Alright. So it looks like maybe that's what it is. Some downloads coming in from your higher ups. Oh, here comes the fuckery. Here comes the fuckery. Who's ready to self-sabotage this gift? Pisces. What's wrong with you? Who's ready? Who is ready to just salt up the whole entire reading? Why? Alright, what's in the earth placement? Yeah, Pisces. First and foremost, you need to start meditating, okay? You need to start meditating. Anytime the high priestess shows up with an ace, with their eyes closed, aka either this one or the ones, meditation. You need to spend some time within, and also you need to strengthen your bond with your intuition. Okay? Because this is a water card, so I'm automatically going to go to our water sector, which obviously seems to be whatever is most pressing on the table right now. And that is the Five of Cups, and this is speaking to self-sabotage, right? Via emotional drainage. So, Pisces, I'm like trying to figure out where this drainage is coming from. Because all the other cards here are I mean, Temperance. So with the Ace of Swords in opposite to the Five of Cups, I'm like, what? Pisces, you would make this difficult. You would make this difficult. You would make this difficult. Because, like, our center card is you, right? You're in the space of opportunity here. You're in the space of opportunity. So, you're supposed to be paying attention to the downloads coming in. Because they're coming in. Right? And remember, there was that Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's coming in strong. So I'm like, your downloads are coming in. Your downloads are coming in. But with this temperance here is showing me that you're healing from something. You're healing from something. Now, it comes in unison, in conjunction with the the King of Pentacles. So I don't know if this is like... So I heard daddy issues. I heard daddy issues. That's what I heard. I heard daddy issues with this one. But we have good ground to stand on because we have a King of Pentacles in our Earth sector. So this is telling me, like, you know, things are good right now. Things are good right now. But this temperance here, there's healing going on. There's balancing going on somewhere. And, Pisces, why you gotta throw me for a loop like this, huh? Okay, you know what? Let's dive in. Let's dive in. especially with the high priestess here. That means we gotta go deep. That means we gotta go deep. Okay, so the nature of this temperance. So you're sitting pretty. You're sitting pretty here, but your projections of the future looks like what is going through a blending. So whether you have plans, for family, so this could be a person who's doing well financially. This could be a person that's, in a stable space in their life, right? And in a space where they can actually provide for themselves and others, right? And I could understand why you're in a space of opportunity here, because actually you could be the opportunity, right? And that's how abundant you are, right? You could be the opportunity. Because with temperance here, right, this is things coming together for you via your higher ups, your angels, your guides, the universe, right? And it's blending things together for you. So with this as well, this is letting me know that perhaps like there's an opportunity for you to create some connections and something that can actually, have some promise. But yeah, with this temperance here, I don't even want to say if it's healing now. I can't even really say it's healing. This is more like you're dreaming, but this is more of like your higher ups telling you like, hey, like maybe it's time for you to, take it to the next step, take it to the next stage, right? So like, what is in your la la land, Pisces? Right? What's there when you have the music on, when you're in the shower? I know you guys do that. When you have the music on and you're in the shower and you're in the bath and you guys get all dreamy and shit, where do you go? Where do you go? Where is that projection taking you? Right? We have to look into that. Where is that projection taking you? Because I definitely love that you're sitting pretty right now. And I love that these downloads are coming in, and that's what actually allows me to actually better comprehend why this is intemperance, right? You're being asked to dream. I mean, that shouldn't really be a chore for you. This is you. You do this all day, even when you're not supposed to. Especially when you're, oh my God, in a car with a Pisces, jeez. Lord help me. I'm like, stop looking at me while you're talking to me. Just drive. Look at the road. Stop looking at everything else. Okay? You guys wrote the first class ticket to this space here. So this is you all day. You're being asked to be you all day. But this Five of Cups here. This Five of Cups here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Of course, Pisces would make me want to go into shit. What are you doing, Pisces? None of the other readings made me have to go dive deep into anything. What are you doing? Because you're darn here ready to sabotage your opportunities. You're draining your currency for some reason. So also with actually these two, right, in opposition or in opposite to each other, I feel like, right, remember we had a high priestess at the bottom of the deck. Okay, now I see. I see now. Thank you. That high priestess, right, your intuition was bringing in downloads in relation to what is potentially draining you emotionally. So These are the conflicts, and that's what's at the bottom of the deck. These are your mental conflicts. And for some of you, this may be somebody from the past, right? For some of you, this could have been a fight in the past, something that was pretty traumatic, or, was big, a big battle, right? This could also be thought forms that you've created now that haunt you, right? Instead of actually working for you, right? So your intuition is showing you, there's downloads coming in to show you. So with this, right, you want to pay attention to the nature of the conflicts that come to you internally, right? When you're sitting there and going, whoa, wait, why am I having a fight with this person right now and they're not even here? That means that you're fighting a shadow. You're fighting a thought form. Which means at some point in time, perhaps you casted magic on yourself. Or you gave birth to something to protect you, but now it doesn't need to anymore, which can now sabotage every single time you try to create a projection like this, right? And then here it comes, because you may have created it to protect you, so then it comes in, right? You're sitting pretty, you're doing good right now, and you're like, okay, let me try and connect to something. And then these thoughts, right? And if it's a person, right, it's coming back around, and then it puts you in a space where now you are sabotaging your currency, because now it's taking up real estate mentally and emotionally. Oh, my stomach is starting to hurt. I'm like, damn, I just felt something move through me. I don't know who I'm working on right now. It's almost like I'm like, okay, you're gonna feel this one. You're gonna feel this one. All right, let's see. Show me the nature of this Five of Cups. Show me the nature of this sabotage. One of the cards I don't like getting. I mean, it depends. It depends how. But, right. So, with this here, right, it's almost, that's what I was saying before. It's like, you're sitting pretty, and then you start to think about, like, oh, yeah, back in the good old days, you start reminiscing. You're back in the past. You're in La La Land. This is also a La La Land card to me. Okay. Anytime there's cloud action, I'm like, la la la, la la la. Right? So, you could be having some memories circling back around, and now it's stimulating. It's stimulating you to perhaps, create a projection, to perhaps get back out there and not be such a lone wolf. Now, let's see, what do we have here? We have the Moon, the Knight of Swords, and the High Priestess. So the High Priestess comes back. Remember, you know what I'm saying? The High Priestess is like, hold on, I need to make my point here. Don't think I'm done. The High Priestess says, don't think I'm done. I just have to go get this bitch, Don't think I'm done. Okay? So, when I look at this, right, your High Priestess is like, okay, so pay attention to the moments where something unexpectedly just happened, and then here you are in your feelings. Right? Something happened, whether it was, shady business, whether it was things hidden, it was secrets that you found out, right? Or even the celestial body itself messing with you, right? Because they do that as well, right? There's certain transits that come through. I say this in my videos. There's certain transits that come through, and sometimes you want to basically almost hangman yourself through those transits, right? whether it was something that you found out, or something that actually put you in this space here, right, into your feelings unexpectedly, right? Whether you found out a truth about something, or you learned something just rapidly, you observed something, or you even reaching towards something, right? And the high priest is like, hold on, no, I'm not done here. I'm not done. You thought I was gone, Quest? Nah, man, I'm back. Okay, I see you, Queen. I see you. Actually, I guess you're not really the queen. You're the priestess. So, okay, okay. Now we have a bit of insight to this self-sabotage here, this emotional draining. So, you definitely have downloads coming in to show you, right? You have downloads coming in to show you the nature, especially with this high priestess here, because that's what she's here for, right? To help you dive in. So, once again, your meditation, because her eyes is closed too. So your meditation is absolutely important. You got a deep dive. Are her eyes closed? Yep, her eyes are closed too. You got to dive deep. You got to dive deep, right? Because this is something internal. And I was right to say self-sabotage emotionally, but right, it has to do with obviously things from the past, right? Usually things that have happened unexpectedly, right? When you are trying to engage in something or go after something, or, you just learning that, somebody hid something from you, or, every time you let yourself down or let your guard down, or because you have so much to give, right? Anytime that you connected to someone, you try to create a future with someone, or, just a future projection with somebody, right? Um, okay. So now we understand the nature of this Five of Cups. Hmm. I feel like something else is still trying to come to me with this. I feel like something else is trying to come to me with this. Because I just heard investigation. So, it's almost like somebody went seeking. Someone adamantly went seeking, poking around. That's what it's also telling me. It's like you went poking around. Either your intuition told you something, you went poking around and you found out. You found out whatever that was. You found something. You found something out enough to make you feel like you have been potentially either wasting your time. If this is something that you have been cultivating already, so perhaps there is somebody that you have been thinking about creating a future with. There is somebody that you have been creating this projection with, and perhaps also why this temperance is here, but you had downloads coming in, so your intuition was telling you something. It was telling you that you were potentially wasting your time. So that's also another download that just came in with that. It was almost like, I don't know, someone went snooping and found something out, but it was because your intuition told you to, with the moon and the Knight of Swords here, right? And now you feel like, man, like we came all this way, or you came all this way just to drain yourself of a damn, damn. Now this isn't for everyone, right? But for whoever this is, I mean, if your intuition was telling you, if you had the downloads coming in that you were perhaps, you were getting screwed or you were screwing yourself because you're such an opportunity, because you have so much and you have enough to give at this point in time, and your angels are like, hey, right, pay attention to this projection because it could actually be going nowhere, right? So then, you know, I want to say somebody followed their intuition. They went snooping. Someone went investigating. Someone took a dive in, but we have balancing here, right? So once again, this high priestess was speaking, and somebody may have found something out with this Knight of Swords here. Someone may have found something out. Damn. Damn. So that's also what came out. Okay. Okay, let's see. Best course of action for Pisces. So we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So some introspection is required, and this is why I was saying, right, your meditation. So some introspection is required of you, right? Make some time and space for yourself. Wherever your spot is, wherever your space is, go there, be with yourself, right? Soak in whatever it is. If you did find something out, soak whatever that is in, process it, right? Do not be hasty, right? Especially with temperance here. Do not be hasty. Know that you are covered, or else you wouldn't have even had the inclination to go looking, right? So just slow down with the Hermit there, right? And actually, even better, slow down, right? Because now the Hierophant, I always find, if the High Priestess is already on the table, right? The Hierophant comes in to back her up, which is, okay, now, how can we create practical steps with what we have learned, right? Because once again, perhaps this isn't a time to be hasty, especially with this Hermit here, right? But with this Hermit here too, this might be a time perhaps to be by yourself, because also it speaks to kind of sometimes, staying solo, right? Because perhaps this projection here might actually be fatal. This projection here might be fatal, right, to whatever you are. It could drain you of your currency, right, and your energy, right? So right now, it's almost kind of like, okay, right, obviously, you're sitting pretty because you just have it like that, right? You have natural gifts and abilities, right? So this also lets me know that you're good at what you do and you do it with ease. So, right, get in touch. Perhaps right now might be some time once again, right, to put your spirituality into practice, right? Especially while you're in hermit mode, right? Your spiritual practice, whatever that is for you, right? Engage in that right now, because that will allow you, right, to kind of right, because also the Hierophant is one of the best ways to be in temperance, right? If there's any archetype that I would say, okay, this is the archetype you should use to engage temperance, it would be the Hierophant, right? Because you can get practical steps to your expansion through your healing, right? Instead of just sitting there and, I don't know. I mean, it all works. It all works. The affirmations, the chanting, the mantras, it all encompasses. It all works. It all works. It all comes, especially if you all use it in conjunction. It definitely works. But, right, you will get practical steps, So slow down, right? And then how can you, with the information that you came across, right? How can you now move forward? How can you move forward now from what you've learned so that we can stop draining ourselves, right? And then put that currency back into what we do and what we do naturally, right? Right? Because that allows you to now move forward in balancing, right? In harmony, like you are intended to, right? And that's why your intuition asks you to perhaps go look. So, obviously, um, there's still a sense of loss or, disappointment, especially with the fourth cup being drained here, right? We have definitely disappointment. There is no happiness, obviously, right? We have 3 cups empty already. Right now we're moving into disappointment. So that exists. That exists. But you're still very much in opportune energy. And that's because you are one. Like, you make shit happen for people. Right? So you still have opportunity. Like, you're still in that energy. You're still in fertile energy. You're still in hookup energy. Right? Like, someone could be near you and just would start like, and who knows, maybe that's what you found out, like, oh wait, maybe this person's using me. The intuition was just like, this person's tapping into us, but they're not doing it correct. You know what I mean? There's some shadiness with it. But right, you're moving forward in balance. You're moving forward. You are moving forward, right? Despite how painful it might be, despite how you may have also felt like, how come, you didn't know or realize, or, you know what I mean? How come you didn't have some level of control over what was happening? Right? Do not place blame on yourself, right? Do not victimize yourself, Pisces. Don't victimize yourself, right? Sometimes people are just fucked. I'm sure you've heard that one before, okay? So, Pisces, thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you. Seeing where you're sitting and just seeing what space you're in, I have faith in you. I have faith in you that, and also with your angels here, like, you're good. You're good. So, I just heard Usher in my head, let it burn. Listen to that maybe like 2 or 3 times. You know what I mean? Go stand in the rain. Let it just, while you're listening to that song, done. Let's get back to work. Let's get back to work, because right now you are an opportunity magnet. So cultivate that. Cultivate that, especially with this page here. Cultivate that. Move on. Move on. Okay? So if there was anything in here for you to chew and digest, right, and if there was any parts of this that you felt impacted by or resonated with, please let me know. You don't have to if you want to keep yourself private, or I absolutely understand all of that. I definitely will feel it. I will feel it, if you know what I mean, because the work that I'm doing is far beyond the likes and the shares and the subscriptions. Okay? It goes deep. It goes deep. So I look forward to doing this for you again, Pisces. But for now, take care, and just slay. You the boss. You the boss.